Over 1,400 aspiring artists from across Britain and Ireland applied with self-portraits for the 11th series of Portrait Artist of the Year.
It's an exquisite bit of painting. It's showing off.
72 were ready to make a splash at the heats.
I've applied to Portrait Artist of the Year every year to now finally be here. It's awesome.
But not every well-intended plan goes without a hitch.
There's always moments in painting where it either comes together or it doesn't, and I'm just grappling with that.
I'm panicking. Yes, I'm panicking time. No time.
They're all vying for the coveted title and an incredible prize. A £10,000 commission of multi-award-winning broadcaster Lorraine Kelly for the Portrait Gallery in Edinburgh. Our judges, art historian Kate Bryan, artist Taishan Schierenberg, and curator Kathleen Soriano will be looking for an artist who can shift the dial.
This year we've got some incredible artists making absolutely brilliant work. In order to win this competition, we want our winning artists to really push the boundaries of art history and move portraiture on.
So, who will become the next Portrait Artist of the Year?
I need to make it more toned.
How are you going to do that with pencil?
The artists competing in today's heat are Ji-won Choi, a full-time artist living in London; Narissa Deeks, a charity manager from Woking; Dublin-based artist Donal Guerin; and Lloyd Lewis, a martial arts teacher from Wales.
I've applied to Portrait Artist of the Year every year for the last 10 years, and to now finally be here is just amazing. It's awesome.
Also taking part in today's heat are Zuli Mahea, a gallery assistant living in London; Bath-based artist Matthew Watts; Emilio Bartolome Martin, a chef from London; Paul Lee, a visual effects animator living in Tunbridge Wells; and artist Imogen Alabaster from Edinburgh.
It feels amazing to be finally standing here, and it's really lovely to see the buzz and everything happening. I'm ready to get going, yes, very much so. Let's do this.
While the artists set up for a day of painting, the judges scrutinised the self-portraits that earned them a place in the competition.
Let's meet the first one head-on with this very powerful, almost defiant pose.
When you look at the detail, I mean, the hands are really beautifully observed, and the hair is really quite spectacular.
It's this lovely kind of postage stamp masterpiece. I think what's really great is that this artist clearly has fun with colour, is able to achieve something very believable in the face, but doesn't over-employ it.
Looking down at a mirror, it's not flattering, so I like that honesty about it, that wanting to reflect yourself as you really, really are.
I would say it's sort of an act of showing off and saying, this is what paint is. It's just a gloopy, muddy mess, and this is what I can make out of it.
Now, what's going on here? This is busy.
I mean, the level of focus and attention.
It's like Rembrandt sort of fell into the 21st century, really playing around with art history, doing something radical, different.
I think this is just fabulous. It's big and honest, and a great bit of drawing and the sheen on the jacket, or the anorak, as you know, it's just beautiful.
That apron is effectively a palette.
And there's almost like, it's quite a pained expressions on the artist's face. I mean, this really, for me, is a portrait of, oh, it's really hard to be an artist, and you feel it.
I think the way the paint's put down is very beautiful, and the likeness is obviously somebody who, you know, this person can really paint good portraits.
I think this is a remarkable painting. I mean, it slightly puts me on edge because it's got such a psychological intensity. This is not situated in a time or space. We are in someone's mind in this painting.
Your sitter is an award-winning actress and singer who rocketed to fame in the Apple TV comedy series Ted Lasso. As a presenter, she wowed international audiences last year as the host of the Eurovision Song Contest. It's my pleasure to welcome Hannah Waddingham.
Why am I strangely nervous?
Are you nervous?
Yes!
Are you? What are you nervous about?
Do you know what? Letting them down. I just want to be the best version of myself for them.
We asked you to bring an object that means something to you. What have you brought along with you today?
I've brought along my subtle little Primetime Emmy Award. No, but this is why I wanted to bring it, because my daughter is my greatest achievement in life. She's 9, and she just made me that. And this is my greatest work achievement.
Fantastic. Your sitter today is British daytime TV royalty. He's been on our screens for over 4 decades. He's an accomplished author, and he's half of iconic duo Richard and Judy. Please welcome Richard Madeley.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Hello. Very nice to meet you. What's right? Good luck. Thank you. Thanks.
Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Wow. Thank you very much indeed. That's really kind of you. Thank you. I can only apologise, you know.
I was going to ask if you had a portrait painted, but you must have one in the attic.
The Dorian Gray thing.
Yeah, because I mean, look at you. What are you, 106 now?
Yes. No, you flashed me.
You're
I'm
so
100...
young.
No, I'm 109.
109. Now, we ask you to bring something along.
Yeah.
What have you got?
Well, as you can see, it's planet Earth, basically. I saw this in a charity shop, and I just fell in love with it.
Great. I will leave you to get on with it.
Okie dokie.
Your sitter is a wonderful performer with far too many credits across film and theatre and TV to go into here, but her latest hit is the Apple TV drama series Slow Horses. Please welcome the fantastic Saskia Reeves.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello.
You and I know each other, obviously.
We do.
Saskia and I went on a 9-month round-the-world tour with Much Ado. A brilliant Beatrice. How are you feeling?
I'm all right. I thought I'd be more nervous, actually. Hello, everyone. Look at your lovely faces.
Well, it's a very welcoming,
It
warm
is,
atmosphere.
isn't it?
Did you bring an object?
I
I'm not
did.
sure I can see. Oh, there it is, yeah. Talk me through the bike.
It's my favourite thing. I've had it over 40 years, this bike.
Excellent. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
I'll leave you in the capable hands of your artists. Artists, your challenge is about to begin. Are you ready? Are you steady? You have 4 hours. Go!
You did something earlier when you had your right hand up, kind of across, you kind of were doing that, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Happy?
Yeah, thanks.
Do you need to take any pictures at all, or are you OK?
You're not going to fidget, are you?
No, not much, no.
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 I think I'll be all right.
I'll try
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
OK.
Thanks.
I'm just sort of carefully blocking in a few lines just to get the general shape of the head. I definitely feel focused, but it's more like if you were to take my pulse right now, I think you would take me to A&E. It is absolutely racing.
Emilio Bartolome Martin is a chef who aspires to become a full-time artist. His submission, painted in oils, took 8 days and is inspired by the Rembrandt painting, Self-Portrait in Studio Attire.
Where did you nick this from? What is it? It's not. It was
it's
a window.
It's from the pub that I work at. We were having some renovations, and I nicked the window off the wall.
Thinking
and,
that will make a perfect palette. And for all this paint everywhere, there's not a spot yet.
Not yet.
How long
no.
will you be drawing for?
As long as it takes. Yeah, and I'm just trying to find the small things that make her her. You know, these just small dashes that everybody has that sort of tell this map and the story of your face, but I just need to find her first on this white canvas.
Do you specialise in portraits?
I do.
It's your thing, is it?
I love it.
Are you Welsh?
I am.
Where are you from?
Haverfordwest.
Oh, well, I spent years of summer holidays in St David's.
Beautiful. To be honest, I'm absolutely delighted that Richard's such a part of the fabric of all our lives. Like we're all aware of Richard and Judy, and we've had a lovely conversation about Pembrokeshire as well. So it's nice. I had a conversation with Richard Madeley earlier. So, you know, as you do.
Lloyd Lewis is a martial arts teacher and artist from West Wales. His submission, painted in acrylics, took him over 100 hours to complete.
Lloyd, it's interesting the image you've chosen of Richard. He's giving you the side eye here. I think it's quite humorous.
I think, well, Richard's like energetic and, you know, so I can't really make movement here, but I want to kind of have him looking at you, kind of going, like, challenging you.
So within the historic kind of head and shoulders, you're giving it this contemporary twist, in a sense, by making Richard look like he's just about to say something to you, or you've just said something. Actually, you've just said something to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And hopefully I haven't offended him.
I think you might have, you know.
Oh, no.
There's a lot going on. I've never painted fur before, so I'm not quite sure how I'll approach that, but that's not a problem for right now. That's for later.
Imogen Alabaster is a full-time artist from Edinburgh. Her self-portrait in oils is a reflection on the challenges of early motherhood.
I'm guessing from your self-portrait and also the pose you've got here that you made Saskia put a hand up to her mouth.
I did, yeah. I saw her do it earlier, and I thought it just, well, it looked natural to her. I love hands too, so...
So, I mean, often we see with a straight portrait that artists want to introduce something else to give that sense of mood and tension. Are you thinking already about how you'll do that?
When I put more of her clothes and the darkness and all these interesting tones, I'm hoping that that will kind of give it the depth and weight that it needs.
You've just made a lot of progress in a very, very short time.
Well, I always like the first stage of painting is always really kind of free and fun and splashy and messy.
And then it's awful.
Yeah, then it's just like, why am I doing this?
Downhill.
I think Richard seems like a very calm person, so I don't think he's going to be a fidget. So I haven't taken a reference photo. I'm just going to be working from life.
Narissa Deeks is a charity manager from Woking. Her submission in acrylics on paper took just 2 hours and was part of an online challenge to create a daily self-portrait.
Narissa, you've gone like 8 times bigger.
A bit different for a self-portrait because you're working on something internal, and when you've got a subject, you're working with something that's external and hoping you're going to get some kind of synergy from it.
So is this almost like a part of the day where you're kind of learning Richard's face and Richard's attitudes, and then you can...
hopefully.
Fix him. Pin him down. All right, well, good luck pinning him down.
I think I'll need it, yeah.
Is that your one apron, Emilio?
It is indeed my one apron. I've had it for around about a decade.
It looks like, with all the paint splat, it's like a Pollock apron.
Yeah, it's my one attempt at abstract painting so far, really.
I'm feeling like things are maybe unraveling right now. But it's okay. It always gets worse before it gets better. So hopefully this means I'm on track.
I'm hoping that it's starting to look like him, so I just need to make sure I keep what I've got and build on what I've got.
For the last hour, 9 artists have been busy capturing presenter Richard Madeley and actors Saskia Reeves and Hannah Waddingham.
Jiwon, are you happy with how it's going?
Yes, at the moment I'm satisfied, but I guess it needs a lot of touches. I need to make it more toned.
How are you going to do that with pencil?
Yeah, I'll do all my best.
Ji-won Choi is a South Korean artist living in London. Her self-portrait in graphite pencil was part of a series she created focusing on the arduous effects of long-haul travel.
How are you finding Hannah as a sitter?
Oh, she's a completely fascinating sitter because I like her smile. I really try to capture.
How much time a day would you say you spend drawing?
More than 10 hours.
Wow. So 4 hours is going to be no problem for you today?
No, but a lot of pressure, actually.
Right. And how are you coping with that? You listening to music?
No, just Hannah and me.
Just Hannah and you, okay, and the page.
I'm not really anxious about too much today. I just want to produce a portrait that's not going to be horrendous. I think that's the main goal.
Paul Lee is a visual effects animator living in Tunbridge Wells. His submission was painted from a photograph, originally intended as a reference for a hand sculpture.
I've been watching you paint. You're looking at Saskia's head and you cover certain bits with your hand. What are you doing there?
Well, it's only because I know those parts aren't finished. If I see those, I know they'll be distracting.
So the bits you're not covering, they are doing what you want them to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, there are some of those, I presume.
There are some, yeah.
I think the colours are absolutely stunning and the likeness is spot on.
Oh, thank you.
When I encounter artists at this point, I want to say, don't mess it up.
I'll try not to.
I do quite a lot of portraits, but I don't really describe myself as a portrait painter. So I'm quite interested in other aspects of the sitter other than their likeness.
Matthew Watts is a full-time artist from Bath. Painted in oils on wood, his self-portrait depicts him in his studio and is a reflection on his childhood.
Matthew, what a fascinating image you're working from. There is such a strong shadow on Richard's face from the overhead lights. You obviously see something quite special in this.
Yes, I quite like the tension, and I quite like what it allows me to do with paint.
There is a villainous quality to this. I mean, it's not just the dark shadow, it's also the way that the eyes are looking. Your submission wasn't exactly a walk in the park. That definitely had a strong psychological quality to it.
Yeah, I think it's just it's the way I paint, it's what comes out. I guess I do consciously or unconsciously look for that drama.
As well as attempting to hold the perfect pose, the sitters have each brought along a prized possession, which the artists can choose to include in their portraits.
Saskia, what is interesting about your object? It's the largest object we've had on this show. It's also incredibly complex shape. But the object is supposed to tell the artist a bit more about you.
Well, I'm half Dutch, so this bike is very much part of my DNA, I think. My mother bought it for me over 40 years ago, and I've managed to hold on to it.
Do you use it?
I use it all the time.
Oh, that's good.
So, Hannah, you brought your prize. It's a wonderful thing.
I kind of had to because it was kind of a long time coming. I'm very proud of it.
And so tell me about this wondrous thing.
There was a spare bit of cardboard in the house. My daughter found it and just literally rolled it up and then said, oh, it looks like a bag. I said to her, I'm going to have that on the red carpet. She laughed, thinking I was joking. And I said, no, you and that are more important to me than any of it, so I want you with me. And my stylist said, well, you're not really going to use that, are you? And I was like, oh, I absolutely am now that you don't want me to.
Richard, you're someone who, to me, seems incredibly dynamic. Is this a form of torture?
On the contrary, I thought it was going to be, because I rarely sit still, but it's not at all. It's lovely.
And you brought this object in.
I just love maps, traditional maps, and those who know me know that, so our house is full of them.
You look great against this emerald green. Tell me about the meaning.
When I was growing up, I spent a lot of time on my grandparents' farm in Shropshire. I love the greenness of the countryside. To me, it's the colour of my childhood, so it kind of reminds me of rural Shropshire, which is a beautiful place.
Donal, you've done something that a lot of our artists sort of try to avoid. You've found a very elegant way of bringing Saskia's bike into it.
Yeah, usually my backgrounds, as you can see from my self-portrait, are repeated patterns.
Yeah.
So I just focused on the portrait first and then just went with my intuition, just to see how I could relate the bike into the picture.
Donal Guerin is an artist from Dublin. His submission was drawn using a mirror, and its background is made up of one symbol, a jug, repeated hundreds of times to fill the space.
Your self-portrait, it's incredibly intense, and then I only realised looking later that you use pen and ink, but you use biro as well.
You can get a subtlety with a biro, you know, where you can just get the transition of the shadows and stuff. So I start off with a light layer and then gradually cross-hatch my way up.
It's coming together nicely, and there is a fierce Saskia presence there.
Yeah, very serious, very serious. Sorry about that.
I feel like we've given you an incredible gift today.
I feel like she embodies a lot of the energy that I'm sort of trying to depict in my work. I hope that I can make her feel empowered.
Zuli Mejia is an artist and gallery assistant originally from Peru. Her self-portrait, painted in oils, took 2 weeks to complete and is titled, He Wants to Erase Me.
How are you going to get that sense of strength into the portrait?
I think a big part of that for me is going to be color. I don't know how you're going to feel about this. I'm going to be doing blue on blue.
Oh, right.
Because I think blue is a very glamorous color.
So you've got a wonderful outline of the suit that Hannah's wearing.
I feel like there's a lot of personality in her hair. It almost looks like a crown, really.
Yeah, we're back to Queen Hannah again, aren't we? Yeah.
Our 9 artists are coming to the halfway point of today's challenge.
It's okay, not bad. Yeah, I guess I'm going to add more subtle details. Really careful I don't overdo it.
I think my biggest concern is I'm going to start to overwork it, and I don't want to start getting really fiddly with it.
I'm struggling at the moment to just find the general skin tone of all her highlights. Perhaps my palette is just slightly wrong, but I'm just still working on trying to find it. But I know I will do, so I'm just going to keep going at it.
It's going okay, but there's always moments in painting where it either comes together or it doesn't, and I'm just grappling with that.
Richard Madeley, Saskia Reeves, and Hannah Waddingham have been sitting for our artists for the past 2 hours.
Halfway through, time to assess how everything's going. How's the day for you?
We've got a lot of diverse styles today and very, very different approaches, so that's making it quite interesting.
So Richard is a very energetic presence, very engaged, chatting away.
Well, I think that the three artists there wanted to get to grips with their version of Richard, and I think he's fascinated by that process. Lloyd's working really hard on the likeness. He's really searching for something beneath the surface of Richard.
Narissa is painting from life.
Her image of Richard is very impressionistic, and it's all sort of marks sort of put down very beautifully. Richard isn't there, but a sort of corporate journalist identity is there.
The way in which Matthew goes in with his tiny little brushstrokes, you know, so there's an urgency to the face that is starting to slowly come together. I do think the shadow is strange, but it clearly means something to Matthew.
Hannah's wearing a fantastic colour. She's got a great pose, good sitter.
I worry slightly that Sulu's painting is just not quite caught the reality of Hannah. Everything seems proportionally correct. The colours seem nice, but I don't really feel like I'm getting that connection with Hannah. I hope it comes this afternoon.
I think Emilio spent too much time trying to work out what colour his background was, when he knew right from the start that it's the flesh tones where he can really make it sing. So he's coming to it only now. That may be one that, you know, comes together in that last hour.
Joanne got Hannah's likeness, I mean, right from the start. And I love the sense of energy, but it's contained. What does it need? Does it need any more? It's one of those where it could be lost rather than kept.
Saskia's section, very speedy as a whole.
What I do like about that section is it has its own personality. It's a very bohemian, bike-riding Dutch person.
Yeah, yeah.
Which you don't often get on this show.
Yeah, I love Paul's colours. I mean, I think they were fantastic in the submission. They worked really well with Saskia. I'm slightly worried that with more time this afternoon, given he could lose a bit of that energy.
I'm quite pleased with Imogen's work. She's kept it simple, kept it tight on the face, and so it's heading in the right direction, I think.
Donal, we wondered, looking at Donal's submission, how long all that took. We now know, not very long at all.
No. I don't know how he does it. You know, I use a biro to make a shopping list, and he's created some shadows around Saskia's eyes. They're just absolutely stunning. It's just a pity it's not quite her.
I have found it to be a day of surprises, actually, and discoveries. It's the artist's individual reading of the person that they've painted. And so I'm going to be fascinated to see what they think I'm like.
I bloody loved it, and if you don't have me back in a different outfit, I'm going to be very cross. But I did realise quite early on that I'm accidentally man-spreading. It was more about being comfortable, but I'm really glad I did.
I'm very curious to know how they're feeling. Donal's been very focused for most of the day, actually. And Imogen has come in and out, almost like very focused and then much more objective. Paul, he seems quite content. Can't wait to see what they've done.
I need to really fix certain areas of the jacket and the hair. I'm no stranger to pressure. I work as a chef, but this is a very different kind of pressure and not one that I'm particularly used to.
So, Matthew, I feel like this has come together really, really well over the last hour or so. How are you feeling about it? Man crosses arms, looks worryingly at his portrait.
Pretty good.
Oh, pretty good. OK, that's great.
But, yeah, there are still issues.
And do you have a plan for it at all?
Not at the moment.
No, OK.
Hannah is very expressive.
Yes.
Yes. How has it been capturing her likeness?
I mean, it wasn't easy, actually.
Okay.
Yes, because I really want to capture her tone kind of face, but at the same time, I love her smile. Yeah.
It's a difficult smile, though.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
because it's resting, but it's there, and it could go wrong. Are you happy with it?
Yes, at the moment, I guess
Okay.
it's okay.
Pretty much finished now, so there's not much left to do. I think I've kept it loose and haven't lost the likeness, so that's good.
As we're speeding towards the end, I'm feeling a little bit nervous again because it's now very easy to suddenly blunder and undo some good work that I've already done. So it's about holding back and just choosing the right details to add.
I'm not going to get everything done in the final hour. Some bits are just going to be left, and other bits are going to be nowhere near as finished as I like them to be. It's just, work, work, work.
With time running out, Richard can't stop himself from doing the day job.
Matthew, got 10 minutes left. Do you feel satisfied with what you've done?
I never feel satisfied. No. Yeah.
I think chaos controlling mode has calmed down. I'm feeling a lot more settled, happy, I think.
The hair needs a little bit of attention, the eyes, everything. Yeah, I'm up against it.
Artists, you have 5 minutes left.
Everything is hurting, but it's going to be worth it, I hope.
Do you know what you need? Brandy.
Yeah.
Artists, time's up. Please put down your equipment and step away from your easels.
Oh, Lord.
You all right?
Don't want to do it!
You're going to have to.
I've really loved this bit. It's been like a little house for us four. You know, like
Yeah.
a little world.
Right, let's put you out of your misery,
oh,
shall we?
God. No,
you
let's
ready?
talk for a bit longer.
No. Artists, can I ask you, please, to turn your easels?
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. I can't get over how different they are. It is moments of me everywhere.
Right, come on, let's have a
Thank you.
closer look, shall we?
Amazing. God, that blue is freakishly spot on. And you've got the corners of my mouth just brilliantly. How the hell do you do things like that? That's just incredible. She's very serious, which is a part of me that people might be unaware exists. You and I were talking most.
Yeah.
And I thought we had quite a playful relationship. Yeah, it's really striking. I genuinely don't know what to say about this one because you have very much captured how I see myself. And it's very hard to not get emotional. Because it's the other thing, sorry. When you are a tall, big woman, people don't think the other side exists. Tissue. Me too.
Anyone else? You all right? Thank you, G1.
Thank you. Thank you.
OK. There can be only one.
Yeah. Right, you want to know that now, do you?
I think so.
Excellent. The one that my little girl will think is most her silly mummy. Incredible.
I think we should have a look, don't you? Artists, can I ask you please to turn your easels?
Oh, my word. Fantastic. Oh, well done, everybody.
Should we have a look?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Gosh, Paul, that's really amazing.
Thank you.
I love the graphic naturalness. The two words don't go together, but they do in the painting.
I recognise that look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. It's extraordinary. It's quite moving, actually. There's something quite soulful in it, which is unexpected. Oh, that's really clever. Well done.
Thank you.
Wow.
A bit sterner.
Yeah, I made you look very serious.
You did?
Yeah, sorry about that.
I love the colour in the background. Makes me think of an aura as well, and also what I might be thinking, and it's really interesting.
Thank you. Right. I'm going to have to ask you to pick one and one only to take away with you.
Oh, I don't know. Gonna go for Imogen.
This is the moment, artists. Can I ask you, please, to turn your easels?
Oh, wait. Oh, my goodness. They're completely different. It's exactly the same person, me, seen through totally subjective eyes. Wow. Oh, I want to get a closer look.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, Lloyd. I think you've captured my curiosity. When I look at that, I see the journalist in me. I think it's a very, very clever piece of work. I really do.
Thank you very much.
Now, Narissa, you've caught my inner vulnerability, that I'm not actually as confident as perhaps I try and come across as, you know.
Yeah.
It's amazing. This is brilliant, Matthew. You've captured my reflectiveness. I'm thinking about a subject, a story. Yeah. I'm analysing. This is really something. Thank you.
So,
incredible.
Right, that's what you've got.
Yeah, we are indeed.
You can only take one with you, though.
I like them all equally, but differently. But the one I'm taking home with me is Matthew's.
As the artists take a break, the judges are able to consider today's work more closely.
I love Donald's Saskia. It's so powerful, it's quite hypnotic with the stylized bicycle wheels. It's not a great likeness, but I think as an image it works very beautifully.
Imogen certainly set herself a challenge by incorporating the hand in this fashion.
I think what Imogen did manage to capture of Saskia is that she's got... It's a sensitive face, but it's a sharp face. It's focused, it's attentive.
I think this is a fabulous painting, and Paul's really pulled it off.
The paint looks great, he's a great colourist. I think he's got Saskia's likeness exceptionally well.
You know, with Matt, he definitely has something of Richard there, but I don't understand the shadow in the abstract.
I love the way Matthew puts paint down.
Yeah.
I just wish he'd just gone with that.
An artist working directly from life. I think in Nerissa's work, the background here is gorgeous, the treatment of the globe is just magnificent. But I think that she struggled.
Lloyd, again, another artist with a device. He likes this idea of the head looming out. But when you do that, the amount of pressure that's on the head itself is really, really high. That said, he was successful in the end, I think.
I keep wondering whether or not Jiwan's portrait works so well because Hannah was such a great sitter.
She's still sitting here, isn't she, in a sense?
Yeah.
And you get that whole sort of personality, the force of the personality in one's drawing. It's fabulous.
Emilio struggled being face-on, but he embraced it right from the start.
I'm looking at this, and he's come up with a complete painting of a powerful woman. The likeness isn't great, but, you know, it's a finished painting.
Sully set the bar very high with her strong pose, and we thought we'd given her a marriage in heaven with Hannah.
I just wish the likeness was like 10% better, and then we'd be there.
I have to say, these ones that I'm looking at here, I mean, I feel as if I've got the three sitters here.
And sort of with subtleties, especially these two, different aspects of the psychology of the sitter.
This one and this one's a no-brainer, and
that's fabulous.
And that's fabulous too. So I feel like they are not only great likenesses, but very interesting artworks.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Thank you, artists, for working so hard today and creating such brilliant portraits. The judges have now looked at all of your work and have decided on a short list of 3. The first artist is Paul Lee. The second is Ji-won Choi. And the third artist to be shortlisted is Imogen Alabaster.
It's been such a wonderful day, and it's just been amazing working alongside such talented people. It's been tiring and demanding and challenging, but I've really enjoyed it.
One of the artists said to me earlier that painting for her is a struggle with themselves, that they are fighting the whole time.
The life of an artist is always hard, isn't it, Ty?
Painting has got the word pain in it.
So we've brought out the 3 portraits from today you've chosen, and we've matched them with the submissions. We start with Paul.
An artist who really plays with colour, but then also an artist who's really interested in shape. To then actually come to both portraits and see that they're really sensitive. And they look not just like the people they're supposed to be, but they feel like the people.
It's got a simplicity and an interiority to it, which obviously Saskia had as a sitter today. So the 2 are good examples of the range that this artist has.
Ji-won has given us another extraordinary pencil drawing.
With Hannah, Ji-won's got this phenomenal sort of statuesqueness coming out of the drawing because of the space and the light behind Hannah. So with very little, producing 2 very different sort of psychological portraits.
I really love seeing the both of them together because they're even stronger. You know, you think it's just great when someone can raise the bar.
With Imogen, it really is always about the eyes. In her self-portrait, she's engaging, and with Saskia, she really is checking us out. I mean, that's extraordinary to understand eyes in a way where they're just not just the physical object, but they are the thing that makes us human.
Paul, Ji-won, Imogen, you've produced some beautiful work today, and the judges have really struggled to pick just one of you out to go through to the semi-final. But the artist they have chosen stood out because they created a sensitive and insightful portrait. And that artist is Paul Lee.
It just feels crazy. I just can't believe it. Would have been good to get to the final three and I would have been happy there, but to win it's just mad.
Paul's portrait is amazing because he has his own originality and unique characteristic. I love it.
I'll take so many positives away from today. It's been really encouraging and confidence boost. It's been lovely.
The thing that excites us so much about Paul is the beauty of his mark-making colours, married with an incredible insightful sense for human psyche and the ability to capture it. We now can see that he can make really sensitive portraits. So going forward, we want to see more of that, with maybe more in terms of composition.
It's just surreal, really. I can't believe I've got through to the semi-final.
If you want to find out more about the competition and the artists featured, visit our website, skyartsartistoftheyear.tv.